What's up, citizens? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, MC Adventure City. Welcome to episode 22 of FTB Sky Odyssey, where we have just made the last few things for environmental tech. Let's go ahead and do that one first. Then do the void ore. This should complete the chapter, right? Yep. Completed the chapter. Now let's put these back in the AE system. Except for the solar array. That might be useful if I can figure out how to set it up. Might be a useful substitute for our reactor. Let's take a look at the solar array. Tier 6 requires, so we're gonna need, oh god, 169 ATM solar cells. And 12 modifiers and 56. So we're gonna have to put this on autocraft too. Like I've been spending my time between episodes. Let's make another crafter. I've gone through a whole crafter just setting up environmental tech recipes. Let's take a look at our crafter. Set it up over. I'll set this one up on this side. Crafter. Followed by structure. We're going to need to encode tier 6. Tier 6 structure frame. Which requires structure frame tier 5 and nether stars and aethium. So let's see if we have enough aethium just sitting here. We have 252. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We're going to need for, yeah, that should be enough for the structure frames. Yep, there we go. That should start crafting now. And then I also should probably start with these quests. So I'm going to go ahead and bookmark that. Bookmark that. Bookmark that. Bookmark that. And bookmark that. See if that actually bookmarked though. Yes, it did. Okay, good. So we are going to have to get into a bit into applied energistics. Which the reason I'm not I have my reasons for not using it compared to, I mean, I know it's worse for server performance, but I'm in single player, so refined storages, that is. But I'm in single player, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at these. There we go. We have 56 of these structure frames. We're gonna need the 169 solar cells and 12 modifiers. This would be null or piezo, which has EMC, so don't know what this does, but block of quartz. We've never learned blocks of quartz apparently. Yep, so there we go. And now we're gonna need 100. How many solar cells? 169. I'm assuming it's because it's a 13 by 13 solar cell. Where is our we're missing, so we still have to wait on that. So in the meantime, I guess we'll get our ME stuff that we're gonna need. Oh boy, this we can get a fighter jet against a later. So let's go ahead and get a fighter jet against a later. Which I will then hook up right there. I will clear it. I'm going to clear that. And we should be able to get ourselves an ME controller. However, we also are going to need an inscriber. Unfortunately. So Fluix crystals, we have to get it charged. How do you get charged Certus? Oh god. Let's take a look at charged. That it doesn't have EMC. I can get it by charging Certus in an energetic infuser. Certus. An energetic infuser. Let's just go ahead and get a stack of these. Although I think does Fluix have... Let's get ourselves 8 quartz and 8 redstone. And we're gonna need a block. We're gonna need some water. Water. Where is... cobblestone? I'm just gonna do something like this. This plus this plus this. And then I should be able to learn that, and which means we can now get the inscriber. But we've never learned sticky pistons either. So now we can get the inscriber. Which we only need a few of these things. Like, let's get 5 inscribers, though, just because. Just to have them. I'm gonna put them over here somewhere. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some our flux ducts, just one. There we go. Let that charge. There we go. That's good. Now we're gonna need to get, in order to get the presses. That's where things get interesting. So for the ME controller, we need an engineering press. Too bad. I think we already have diamonds, right? No, we don't have diamonds. But we do need this. We have diamond blocks, but let's go ahead and get this Certus quartz essence, since I think that's what we use, right? Engineering press. Oh, that has EMC. Cool. Logic press. Silicon press. So let's go ahead and put these in their respective. So let's go silicon, logic. Put our engineering over here. Let's get a calculation one. Now that's where we're going to need the phytogenic insulator, right? Because this doesn't have EMC. We need Certus quartz seed. There we go. And glow. Stone dust. C. What? How does this work? Oh, it requires water. Okay. Go ahead and get it. It's not working. Does it not have access to the... How does this work? How does this thing work? Let's try putting it here. Information. Okay, how does this thing work? I've never used this thing before. need more water. Where do you put the light? That's grayed out for some reason. Oh, whatever. Let me look it up. I think something's wrong with this recipe is what it is. Is it like a certain, like... No, it's not the recipe. It is the recipe, isn't it? The recipe's bugged. Oh well. So time to do the other thing then. Crystal growth accelerators. Oh, we have the crystal growth chamber. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a flux block. Learn. Quartz glass. Learn that. Glass cable requires quartz fiber. Like that. Glass cable. So now this we can make like so. And this, however, will require an energy acceptor, right? Which we can get easily. Yeah, so let's fill that there. Put our crystal growth chamber here. Get ourselves seed. Probably just an NBT thing, isn't it? That's probably what it is, honestly. Some sort of weird NBT bug that was overlooked. Then we just need one, though, for now. 70%. Let's see, do we have enough to get a 169 Atheum? Oh boy. Something's wrong with our... Is our power dead? Yep, our power's dead. Okay, then let's kick our reactor back on. This is draining. Even though I'm struggling to keep up, I guess. The increased demands of some of this stuff. So, is this back online yet? Is this back online yet? You know what? Yeah, because this is using like 50,000. This is, yeah, that's dead. Yeah, this is what's using most of my power. Like 56,000 power. I'll drain that real quick. See if this will start filling back up. Huh. Oh, this is taking a while to kick back on. Even with my system turned off. It's only a matter of time until our refined storage system goes down, right? No. Let's try crafting Atheum. Oh yeah, we have enough now. So I'm just gonna let that craft while I take a look at this, see how far that got. Oh, we already finished it, duh. to 30. Okay, so now this means we can... Is this filling back up yet? Yes, it is. So let's put our calculation press in here. ME controller requires pure Fluix. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and get... So Fluix crystals. And then I will wait to get some. We're gonna need a silicon, a diamond, and a redstone. And a silicon, diamond, and redstone. Oops. Silicon. It's taking a while. It's done. There we go. Print this with redstone and diamond. What else do we need for this? We need skystone blocks, which you get by smelting skystone. How do we get skystone? Don't tell me. Oh god. Have we crafted? Oh, you get it with blocks of coal. Okay. There we go. Now we just smelt it up. There we go. It's quest done for the ME controller. Now, is this done yet? And this isn't throwing it into my EMC link anymore for some reason. There are a bunch of things going in here that have EMC but aren't. Take out this, see if they'll go. Take this off. Like this should go into the EMC system. Let's take a look at the ore. I have to clean that up. Oh, whatever. I'll worry about it later. Anyways, 18 minutes in of raw footage. I'm gonna try to test run my super compact style on this video, since this is an easy series to do that with. So let's go ahead and see what other things we can do for AE. Get the ME drive, which will require 2 more silicon, 2 more diamonds. I'll wait on that actually. Because our next goal is to build this. Okay, so now I should, if I get the Atheum solar cells, we crafted already. I should be able to use this assembler . Oh boy. I miscalculated. It said it was 13 by 13. Oh, crap. Okay, let's find a different place for this then. Let's see, we have all 12 modifiers. Almost all the structure blocks. There we go. 128. There we go. We have everything now. Good. So let's use our structure frames. And I'll do this. Now let's eat up my chicken, since you all probably are yelling at the screen telling me to eat before I starve to death. There we go. Now I should be able to build it. Where's our assembler? There it is. Okay, that filled up pretty fast. Let's get ourselves a flux plug. Which power does this generate? I guess we'll figure that out. This is combined with our reactor. It'll probably say on it how much power it's inputting. Actually, no, it doesn't, because it's full. But we have a net gain of 16 million with this on. Wait a minute. We need to make another. I thought we had a space for cyanite to go. Make another reactor access port. Can just void this, or get ourselves an EMC or a personal EMC link. Let's use the personal one. How do we get this working again? There we go, it just works. There we go. Now we can activate the reactor again. Disable a limit on that thing. Oh, we're generating a net gain. It's almost like 83 of 24. Sounds about right. We're about not generating. Maybe I'm not using the flex plug right, but we'll figure it out. But anyways, put this reactor casing away. Now back to AE2. We need the ME drive now, which requires 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds. 2 silicon. 2 redstone. Actually, let's go ahead and calculate how many we're going to need for crafting terminal will require a regular terminal, which requires 3 logic. So let's get 1, 2, 3 more of those. And then the wireless terminal requires so we need 3 more. So we're going to need 9 logic total. There we go. 9 logic, a calculation, and another. We need a calculation, another one of those. That is wireless receiver is easy. And then we need a dense energy cell, which we'll get later. So yeah, let's get ourselves gold. And then another diamond. And another seed. Let's actually go ahead and get ourselves a service quartz seed. Diamond. Or no, silicon. Yep. Now this is going to be a manual process, isn't it? So let's throw that in there. And then I'm going to try to get some acceleration cards, actually. No, wait. I won't worry about that. We're just doing this for the quest. You can get the wireless receiver, though, which will require a Fluix Pearl. Wireless receiver. You get that easily. Energy cell is easy. And then we're gonna need 1 more seed. Those we actually need. I'll worry about that later. That goes in there. Oops. Diamonds. Can we time in a bottle these? Does time in a bottle seriously not work on this? Okay, that sucks. So let's go ahead and get the drive now. If we can. And then start getting logic circuits. Actually, I don't even think we need this many logic circuits. But I'm going to get this many just because. Let's recalculate. I think we need like 6. Because we get 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to make 2 batches of these. Yeah, and so we need 7. Actually. So Let's actually not make the extras. Let's put one away. Put one redstone away. We'll put 2 gold away. And then we will get one more calculation processor. There we go. Our logic processor, we're going to get some illuminated panels. Let's learn those first. Seven logic processors. So now we're going to need 2 batches of formation cores. Where's annihilation cores? 2 batches of annihilation cores. 3 ME terminals. Turn one of those into a crafting terminal. Turn one of them into a pattern terminal. And then we have to get another crafting terminal, don't we? For the... Or no, for the wireless terminal? No, we just need a regular terminal for this one. Make us excess terminal? Probably because it used the crafting terminal like as an optional. That's weird. So this isn't gonna do anything because we don't have an AE system, and we probably won't at this point in the pack because we're using refined storage instead. Let's go ahead and claim all these quests. Claim this one. That is we get a reward for that. Tech expertise. So now all we need to do is get on magic so we can finish these chapters. And then we need to craft the HV solar array. Speaking of which, let's check this thing. Have we gotten any more game over crates? We have. And nothing good. Another one of those. Another guitar. Like, how many of these do we have at this point? I mean, we can get infinite of them because they're EMCable. Magic bean, and what was the third thing we got? This is another satchel. Oh boy. I was wondering what the third thing we got was. It was a second satchel. Now, what else could we do? Really, it's just with the HV high voltage solar array. Take a look. That's just a matter of waiting a long time, unless we buy like a creative item from the shop to help us with the power, and so we can get more overclockers. But I'm not going to do that. So let's just go ahead and set this up to craft. Where's our HV high? It's going to require all of this. 769 circuits, those are EMCable. There's to craft 384 generators. Yeah. I've done more other stuff. So that's to craft. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So it's crafting tin wires, looks like. Tin cables. And then we just wait on that. And while we wait on that, is there anything else we can work on? Like in the end game. 1,000 buckets of UU matter. No UU matter requires a TARDIS generator. So I'm going to go ahead and probably go ahead and buy the blueprint. So completionist we aren't even close to yet because we just do the magic and upgrades and HV solar array really. We could actually, let me see here, start working on these fluids. So we're going to need a task screen. There we go. And now for the quest, we're going to need resonant ender, which is just 50 buckets of it. So let's get ourselves a magma crucible. Wait. Magma crucible. Oh, that's weird. We never learned it. Probably because that was before we were able to automatically learn stuff using the arcane tablet. So I'm going to make another one, and we need a resonant conversion kit. I'm going to set this up somewhere. I'm going to set up our fluids area somewhere around here. I don't think we'll need this void resource miner area, but I'm going to leave the chest there, or the crate rather. So now we're going to need a resonant servo and a flex point. And we need our ender pearl. Ender pearls coming from our EMC link. Or we'll just use our personal EMC link. Go, and then we're going to need a fluid duct and our task screen. Task. 50 buckets of resonant ender. Close. Now, what else do we need to set up? 50 buckets of resonant ender, refined fuel, sewage, sludge, tectonic petrothium we can do. Take a look at tectonic. Petrothium is petrothium dust. We can get that easily. So that is EMCable actually. So obviously it's EMCable. So we're gonna need another magma crucible. Conversion kit. Servo. Fluid duct. And task screen. So just get ourselves a stack of task screens. I'll set up one here. Have it input. We're going to need another personal EMC link. we go. And then resonant conversion kit. Task 50 buckets of tectonic petrothium. Give it a flux plug. Or no, not a flux plug, a flux point. We need a flux point. Flux point. I always get those two mixed up. Of course that happens. Let's get ourselves some planks. We needed to get some planks anyways. Too fast. Going to start progressing. We're 15% of the way with the resonant ender. Refined fuel sewage, gasoline. Powered oil is going to be difficult. Biodiesel is going to require quite a bit. So let's go ahead and I was going to say end the episode here, but we have 41 minutes of raw footage, which I'm probably going to cut down to about 20 minutes. So once we get to an hour of raw footage, that's when I'll cut the video off. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. How's our HV solar array doing? Let's check. What's it currently processing? None of those still. It's going to take a while, so yeah, might as well get some of these fluids done. So what are the other ones here? Refined fuel and refined fuel. So you're getting a fractionating still with naphtha, which requires crude oil, so which requires oil sands in a magma crucible, right? You can get a bit more of it with the... I don't need that bit more. Naphtha. So we're going to need 2 fractionating stills. Crude oil. Crude oil sand. Okay, so this... Wait a minute. Can we not... I don't think we've gotten oil sand. So let's take a look at oil. We're going to need a... Oh dear. How do we get crude oil? Is there any other way to get crude oil? Bitumen. Same way as we need oil shale or oil sand, which requires this laser from industrial foregoing. Oh dear. This is more in depth than I thought. Let's take a look at gasoline. Gasoline just takes bio-crude, which you get in a magma crucible with rich biomass. Or wait a minute. Or you can get it with the pulped biomass in a magma crucible, which you get in a sawmill from any organic matter. So we're going to need a sawmill. Magma still. We're going to need biocrude. So we only need 1 fractionating still for this one. We're going to need a sawmill, though. Sawmill will require a saw blade. We're going to need 2 resonant upgrade kits. We need a magma crucible. 3, so we need 3. Magma crucible. So let's go ahead and I'll put this over here. So this I will put the sawmill, or I'll put the sawmill here. And then the magma crucible, and then the fractionating still. So 3 flux points. Sawmill. We're gonna need pulped biomass, which what is the best way to handle it? Probably potatoes, because it doesn't have a byproduct. So we need potatoes. We're gonna need an EMC link. Personal EMC link. Input, and then we're outputting to the left to our magma crucible. And then this it's not outputting for some reason. Weird. Do I need to augment it to auto output? It's weird. Huh. That's weird that it's not auto outputting. So we might need to use the bottom. Grab ourselves some item ducts. Should have some impulse ones left over that we can use. Followed by a resonant servo. Obviously directly outputting it to this. Oh, duh. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, because I forgot to set it to input on the other one. And this is gonna go out and in, and then we're gonna need a fluiduct, hardened fluiduct, into our task screen. Of course, I keep messing up the planks. Task 50 buckets of gasoline. There's this. Oh, there we go. It was clogged for some reason with the other fluid. There we go. How is this coming along? We're over halfway done with that. The refined fuel is going to be difficult because we need to set up an industrial forgoing thingy. Sewage. Okay, that finished. sewage is going to require a sewer, animal sewer, right? Logically. We're going to need to... Do we have a lasso? Lasso. We don't have the golden lasso? Oh, we have soul vial though, won't we? Soul vial. Use this to get the cow. Wherever our cow went. There we go. And then we can get an animal sewer. Sewer. We'll just put the cow. Let's grab some cobblestone. We'll put the cow on the sewer. Okay. Do we just have to wait? Actually, no, we have to give this thing power, don't we? So a flux point. Will gradually produce sewage, which we can just feed directly into the task screen. So let's clear that. So it's a fluiduct. Fluiduct. And a servo. Sewage. Close that up. It'll gradually start doing its thing. And then sludge we get from harvesting, right? Let's actually check our game over crate. We might have... We got one game over crate and we got a watering can. Crap. I'm hoping for the creative conversion kit so we can get a creative tank. But to help with some of these really hard to get fluids. IC2 coolant, especially. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to... Actually, let me feed this directly into the task screen. Task... Not that IC2 coolant quest. This IC2 coolant quest. And now we can feed lapis dust into this thing somehow. Oh. We're gonna need some lapis dust. And an EMC link. What is the input upgrade? Okay, let's figure out which one input is for pulling upgrade. There we go, that's what it's called. So we can get a pulling upgrade. There we go. Now that should produce coolant now. So we should have the coolant quest going. This is 75% done. That's 5% done. The gasoline is 17%. cobblestone to fill that because I'm lazy at this point. So, yeah, we're going to need to complete the fluids, expertise, and power, magic. Oh, yeah, we need to do draconic as well, don't we? That's going to be a pain. I think we can get some of these, though. It's just the chaotic fusion crafting injectors and stuff that are going to be difficult. So... shard. I have that bookmarked already. Wyvern. Energy relay crystal. Basic energy relay crystal. Wyvern energy relay crystal. It's going to require... what is it? So we're going to need 3 Wyvern cores. 3 Wyvern energy cores. 4 Wyvern energy cores. One of these cores. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. We just ruined our dragon egg mill by accidentally right-clicking on that. Well, now it's fixed. So let's put that away. And then we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. And then we'll just need to worry about the chaos stuff. I think now is a time as good as any to cut off the episode, but... quest done. Yep. Quest done. We're almost there with that resident there. That's gonna take a while. This is basically gonna need a creative tank. So, are we seriously out of wither skulls? Is that why this isn't working? Oh, it's just going really. Because we basically did run out of wither skulls, but we were trying to build them back up, I guess. Yeah, we're trying to build back up the wither skulls. So technically we're out. Oh, we're already like 42% of the way done with the coolant quest. Okay. And for some reason, all this is out of power. Probably because of the coolant quest. So maybe we should cut this off. How long has this been going for? 23 minutes, and it is about 43% of the way done. It's going to be even longer than that, though, because we're only halfway done with this AE2 coolant. And it's eating up our power. Yep. That's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time, and hopefully I can take the effort to edit this video, cut down all the unnecessary footage, and thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.